We're not willing to turn our own sisters, our own nieces into prostitution. We are not lazy because of that. We are not lazy because we're not willing to murder our own kids, to cut their limbs, to cut their organs and ship them off to international buyers. Because we're not willing to do that, they then have the nerve to say that we're lazy.
I'm saying, let's all have the land. Let's share this land. It can't be that 80% of the population owns 14% of the land, and less than 10% of the population owns 85%.
South African passport was an Algerian passport. Before that, I didn't know what a passport looked like.
Guys, now it's because we're scared of you guys. We are scared of you guys. We are scared of you guys. We are scared of you guys. That's why we're now fighting. Because we have nowhere else that we can go to. We have nowhere else that we're going to run to. And we're not going to run. We're going to stay here and fight. We'd rather die in this country than live like slaves in our own country. We are scared of you guys. You can't even walk properly in Hebrew.
So Charlie. The South African president, we said he is in bed with some of these people who are causing mayhem in South Africa, and people didn't really understand. I am here to share with you a video when he was campaigning, what he actually campaigned, or the message that he campaigned with. Bro, it is crazy. That's why I said, listen, everybody in South Africa from other African countries, just leave. This is the best thing you can do for yourself and your family. Leave. And also, I have other videos of what's happening in South Africa. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. You don't lose anything by liking. Just give the video a thumbs up.
Everybody just arrives in our townships and rural areas and set up businesses without licenses and permits. We are going to bring this to an end. And those who are operating illegally, wherever they come from, must now know.
A warning shot fired by number 1. And in Mpumalanga, foot soldiers have embraced the command.
The police, Firstman police, they come in the back. They say you must close the shop. I did close. After that, they came after 2-3 days, came up the back side, and then they took our stuff, everything. And then we was outside, me and my brother, and then they beat us. Then they put police station.
The eMalahleni municipality insists it's rightly enforcing bylaws. Despite evidence seemingly proving otherwise, the municipality denies it arbitrarily confiscates stock belonging specifically to foreign nationals.
That information is wrong. The stock that we've confiscated is the stock only that has expired.
The High Court has now ordered the police and the municipality to stop the operation.
Us younger ones who crossed, my first passport was not a South African passport, was an Algerian passport. Before that, I didn't know what a passport looked like. Even when we went, we were given refugee travel documents. But other countries started giving us passport, their own passports. They knew we were South Africans, but they were giving us passports so that we can travel across the world easier, because Africa was working together.
They don't work because they like to drink too much. People know the South Africans, how they are playing with their jobs.
What's your name?
My name is Celestine Mazeze.
Where are you from originally?
Congo DRC. I'm staying here Boxburg North.
You work as a car guard here by Spas. There's a lot of people, they're saying foreigners, they're taking jobs. What do you think about that?
As long as I'm here by Kagadi jobs, who can come to me and tell me that Kagadi are taking our jobs? I don't know which kind of the jobs they are talking about themselves. If they are applied to the jobs like a weekend, if they are rostered or scheduled to work, they don't work because they like to drink too much, like to do things too much. So no boss can just allow that. That's why most of us we are getting chances to be applied to the jobs because for some of people knows that South Africans how they are playing with their jobs.
You've experienced that, like you've had South African colleagues who don't come to work sometimes.
Yes, I do have. Even right here, where I am right now. Like today, we are short of one person and didn't come.
The company who you're under, do they ask for work permits?
They do ask us for our IDs, documents.
Would you say they hire mostly foreigners or mostly South African or mix?
They are mixing. I've been trying in Pretoria, Parkland, in Cape Town, Cape Gate Mall.
Where's the place where you made more money?
Cape Town.
What's the most that you've ever made in one day? 500?
Yes, in Cape Town. Here, I will never make that money in Joburg.
No, thanks, my brother. Thanks for letting us know how to do this.
Yes.
And then at least you're helping out some people, and maybe if they need employment, they can follow this.
Thank you too. Thank you too.
Here in Eastern Cape, we have no reason to be xenophobic. What do you mean by that? Because amaXhosa are found in Zimbabwe. Abumpofu bakhona apha eZimbabwe. So when you say asibafuni mabahambe, usho ukuthi everyone who has got a surname that sounds like Zimbabwean must go. It means the Mpofus here must also live. Abantwana bomzilikazi from the Zulu nation are found in Zimbabwe. The Tsongas in Limpopo and Guyana, they are found in Mozambique. The Basutus in Free State and parts of Matatiele, here in Eastern Cape, are found in Lesotho. They are your relatives. You've got children with them. Some of you during weekends, you even cross to go into an event across the fence. Ubuye unxilile without a passport. Mawuba soba uthi ufuna i-passport mabahambe mara ubuya eLesotho just yesterday. You are not aware. Someone has come to fool you and make you think there is a big problem for you to fight with your own neighbors. You said they take jobs. I asked the question. 300 Ghanaians went back to Ghana 3 days ago. Show me 300 jobs which were created after those 3 Ghanaians left. Say no, Mahama took 300 people back to Ghana. And as a result, here are 300 jobs that we created. Because bathathe imisebenzi yethu. Which jobs are they taking from you? Who wants to do these jobs that these people don't pay for? Because these people who come from outside South Africa, they are the ones who do those jobs during harvesting season in Stellenbosch, where they are not paid anything. And you will never want to do that job because we know our rights. We don't want slaves jobs. We want jobs that have got appointment letter with benefits, with pension funds, a letter that can confirm that you are economically active. Not jobs that are going to exploit South Africans. That's why you will never go back to take those jobs. In Alexander, 1 year, they took away the Zimbabweans and foreigners who were selling apples and tomatoes on the streets. Said, Mabahambe, let them go out. After they chased them away, no South African went to that space to sell tomatoes and apples. Abantu base Alex were saying, hey, you know, we now travel long distance to go and get tomato. Because when you remove them, you must go in and sell tomatoes. Stellan Davin has got 500 million to give you to start those spaza shops, to occupy those streets and sell. But they will never give you that money. It goes into their pockets. We're told 500 million is out. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to fight for spaza shop. I'm fighting for a mine. I'm fighting for a bank. That's why they divert you into spaza shops, because they don't want you to concentrate on the real economy. They want you to fight over crumbs while they are continuing to eat. Stop the hate, because from xenophobia is going to be tribalism. It's already tribalism somewhere in KZN where vendors are being beaten. South Africans, anyone who can't speak Zulu is being beaten up. You cannot promote hate. It doesn't matter how hungry you are. Even in your hunger, you must never hate. You can hate me for telling you not to hate. Why must I tell you to hate? I must tell you to love. And when I tell you to love, it means you must love yourself first before you can love other people. You are hating on other people because you are hating yourself. How will I differentiate in this hall? Who's Xhosa, who's Zulu, who's Venda, by just looking at you? Some of us from Limpopo are going to be the biggest victims because we are dark. At least you Xhosas abu matiba. Matiba umte. You shall survive. Tina hamba kai. Hey, I'm from aye. When you try to explain I'm from Yabari, tell us what is this in Xhosa. Oh, la la. What is an elbow in Xhosa? Finished. That's how hate works. I'm hated because I'm saying the white people and black people must be equal. And all of them benefit from the resources of this country. Why would you hate someone who says we must be equal? Because equality means unity. You will never be united when someone is up here and the other one is lower and you say you are united. How are you united like that? You have to bring them to a level, and that will automatically become a unity of South Africans. I've never promoted hatred anywhere, but I'm hated for promoting love and unity and equality. And the way they hate me for saying you must love each other and all of you benefit from the resources of this country. Sometimes I look at them, I'm like, these ones, if Jesus Christ was still alive, they were going to kill him. Because Jesus Christ preached mfundis, love and peace and unity. That's what I'm saying. When I say to you, get the land, I'm not saying kill white people. I'm saying let's all have the land. Let's share this land. It can't be that 80% of the population owns 14% of the land. And less than 10% of the population owns 85% of the land.
South Africans are not lazy. South Africans are not lazy. That's the furthest thing from the truth. South Africans are not lazy. We are far from that. South Africans are not lazy. Foreign nationals come here from wherever they're from. Then they do illegal activities. Then they make a small buck. Then they have the nerve to claim that South Africans are lazy. That's an insult. We should be taking that as an insult, because that's an insult. People come from wherever they're from. They come here, they do illegal activities, then they make a small bit of buck, then they say that South Africans are lazy. No, we are not lazy. The difference between me and you is that we are not willing to compromise our morals. We are not willing to compromise our integrity. We have a code of ethics. We have standards. We have a code of ethics. We have standards. Majority of our people do not opt to do crime in order for them to make it, in order for them to earn an income. Majority of our people prefer working the legal way, making money the legal way. Majority of our people do not go out there doing crime in order for them to survive. We're not used to that. Majority of our people, we're not used to that. Majority of our people were used to making an income the right way, the legal way. So we're not lazy because we're not willing to sell drugs to our own children. We're not lazy because we're not willing to turn our own sisters, our own nieces into prostitution. We are not lazy because of that. We are not lazy because we're not willing to murder our own kids, to cut their limbs, to cut their organs and ship them off to international buyers. Because we're not willing to do that, they then have the nerve to say that we're lazy. We are not lazy. We are not lazy. We're far from it. We are not lazy. The problem with you people is that you people have no sense of morals. You people have no sense of morals. In your country, people celebrate criminals. People celebrate criminals as if they are heroes. People celebrate criminals in Zimbabwe. People celebrate criminals in Nigeria. Just because a person has a lot of money and they are a criminal, then that particular person is celebrated. Majority of our people, we don't think like that. We don't operate like that. In South Africa, most of our societies, if you are a criminal, if you are a well-known criminal and you are well known to be a drug dealer, you will not be accepted by the society. Society is gonna shun you out. You'll be excluded from the society. When we walk on the streets and we see you, we're gonna head another direction because we don't want to be associated with you. We don't want to be seen talking to you. We don't even want to be seen walking in the same proximity as you. So because of that, we are labeled as lazy because we're not willing to do immoral things in order for us to make a small bit of buck. No, we are not lazy. And foreign nationals come here and they see us protesting, demanding from our government. We demand free healthcare. We demand free education. We demand affordable housing. We also demand access to clean water. Because they see that, then they say that we're lazy. We are demanding things from the government. What's the function of a government if not to service the citizens of that particular country? You people are so used to your countries becoming a shithole. You people are so used to you guys having a failed state that you no longer demand anything from the government because you know what, they're not going to do a damn thing for you guys. You don't demand a damn thing from the government because you know what, they're not going to do a damn thing for you guys. Every government in the world should be giving Smolanyana subsidy, a grant to their elderly. Because they have serviced that country, they've paid taxes for a number of years. Now they are old now they can't work. So how do you expect the elderly to earn an income? The government has to provide for its elderly. That's the right thing to do. But because you guys are so used to you guys having a failed state, then you come here, then you see us protesting for more money from the government. You people call us lazy. No, we are entitled. We are entitled to that money. We are entitled to everything that this government gives us. We are entitled to free healthcare. We are entitled to affordable housing. We are entitled to clean access to water. We are entitled to all of those things. We are entitled to all of those things because the minerals underneath the soils, they belong to me as much as they belong to the big corporations. And might I argue that they belong to me way more than they belong to the big corporations. This is the land that my forefathers fought for. This is the land that my grandfather fought for. This is the land that my grandmother was raped in by the white man. This is the same land that slaughtered majority of my brothers, that slaughtered majority of my sisters. The same land that they fought for, the same land that they died for. And those rights that we're fighting for, those are the same rights that they died for. They died for me to fight for these rights comfortably. That is what they died for. So you guys, you come wherever you're from, then you come here, you see us demanding things from the government, and you call us lazy. We're not lazy. We are entitled to those things. As the citizens of this nation, we are entitled to free healthcare. We are entitled to affordable housing. We are entitled to free education, all the way from primary school up to tertiary. And I feel like we are not demanding more from the government than we should. We should be demanding way more from this government that we have now. We should be demanding way more. Because what they do for us is just the bare minimum. We can't even survive off of what they give us. We can't even survive because they're just giving us crumbs. We can't even survive off of that. We have more than 60% youth unemployment rate. More than 60%. How are you supposed that we're going to survive? Off of a 350. What can you buy in 350? Like, what can you buy in 350? What can you buy? Then they say, South African and Tolama 350 in government, spoiler. You guys are spoiled rotten by 350. We should be demanding way more from this current government that we have. We should be demanding way more. Because we as the people, we are entitled to everything that this country has. We are entitled to every bit of resources that this country has. We are entitled. We should be getting a share from the gold. We should be getting a share from the platinum. We should be getting a share from the silver, from the coal. We should be getting a share from every natural resources that this country produces. Every export that this country exports out of this country, we should be getting a share as the citizens of this country. We demand it. We are entitled. We are not lazy. We are entitled. We demand it. And as South Africans, we want to work. We want to work, but we don't have jobs. We want to work, but there's no jobs in this country. We want to work. We want to work. There's no jobs in this country. We want to work. There are so many Nigerians there by Cape Town. They are living it up, living la vida loca there, living it up. Where are they getting the money from? What are those guys doing for a living? Because we know for a fact, there's no jobs in this country. What are those guys doing for a living? The guys in Cape Town, what are they doing for a living? The foreign nationals there by Sentin, what are those guys doing for a living, fam? What are they doing for a living? Because there's no jobs here. So those people, they come here and then they do illegal activities here. They do illegal activities here. But you people are cutting people's limbs off. You are cutting their organs, and then you are shipping them off to international buyers. Then you come here and then you tell us what, yeah, we are lazy because we are not willing to do those evil deeds, those immoral deeds. You people are disgusting. The things that you people do for money, it's actually disgusting. And I'm speaking mostly to Nigerians and them Zimbabweans, because what you guys do for money, it is disgusting. You guys have no sense of morality, have no sense of integrity, have no sense of humanity. What you guys do just to get a small bit of back, it is disgusting. It's despicable. It's despicable. Nigerians today, you people traffic your own sisters. You traffic your own sisters into slavery there in Libya. You sell your own sisters to madams in Italy. Then you turn them into prostitution. You sell your own sisters to slave traders in the Middle East. Then you turn them into sex slaves. Your own sisters, you do that to your own sisters. So imagine what these people are doing to us. Imagine what these people are doing to us. We don't even share the same culture. We don't even share the same language. Imagine what they do to us as the citizens of this country. What they do to us is despicable. It's despicable. Like, guys, the concept of doing that is so evil, it's so disgusting. It's so evil and it's so disgusting. And one thing that people never talk about is about the history of slavery, about the history of the slave trade, is that there were Africans who were selling their fellow brothers and sisters into slavery. Let us mention those Africans. Who were those Africans? Who were those Africans selling their own brothers and sisters into slavery? Who were they? Let us mention them. Because those Africans, they were mostly based in Western Africa. Most of them were in the western region of Africa, selling their own brothers and sisters into slavery. In the eastern coast of Africa also, they were selling their brothers and sisters into slavery. It was the Igbo. They were selling their own people into slavery. They were going into neighboring kingdoms. They were stealing people and they were selling them into slavery. It is documented. It is documented. People should read history more often. We should follow our own history. These people are used to trafficking our own brothers and sisters. They are used to it because they've been doing it for centuries. They've been doing it for a countless number of years. They've been selling their own people. So imagine what they can do to you when you are not even related to them. The only similarity that we have with these people is the skin color. Outside of that, we are not related to these people. We are not related. The only thing that we have is the skin color. These people have no sense of humanity. You people have even turned the word of God into something that is evil. You have pastors who are selling drugs in churches. Pastors who are practicing human sacrifice. There's nothing good that I can say about you people. There's nothing good. Like, we can try to look it up now. There's nothing good that I can say about you people. There's nothing good that we can say about you people. The only thing that we can say at this point is just leave. Leave, guys, we're tired. Just leave. Let us be lazy. You can say, yay, we have the power to chase away other African people in our country, but we don't have the power to chase away white people in our country. It's fine. Just leave. We'll stay with our white people. It's fine. It's bajwayela bona ngisho. Ukobas azange atshontshe umntwana mona 12 akhambe umthene into prostitution. Kobas has never turned my 12-year-old niece into prostitution. Kobas has never sold drugs to my 11-year-old brother. But you guys have done all of that and worse. You've done all of that and worse. So just leave, man. At this point, we're just fed up. Just leave. We are fed up. Just leave. Just leave. Because the reason that we're fighting you guys now is because we're scared of you guys. We are scared of you guys. We are scared of you guys. We are scared of you guys. That's why we're now fighting. Because we have nowhere else that we can go to. We have nowhere else that we're gonna run to. And we're not gonna run. We're gonna stay here and fight. We'd rather die in this country than live like slaves in our own country. We are scared of you guys. You can't even walk properly in Hebrew. You can't even walk properly in Joburg anymore without being scared. We are scared of you guys. So just fuck off, fam. Just fuck off.
So listen, the South African president, this is what he campaigned with. That's the message he campaigned with. So I'm asking, do you think he can do something about it? And mind you, they are about to also hold another election. And that is the reason why these guys non-stop, they are doing this crazily, like they don't even care about anything. And this is what their president Ramaphosa used, the message that he used in campaigning. So you as an African, what are you doing in South Africa? Listen, Ghana has done the needful by evacuating its people. I know that some other Africans, like African country leaders, will not do same. If you can even walk to a nearby country, please, you guys should do so. We have other countries around South Africa. Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Lesotho, Eswatini, all these countries are there. Just save yourself, save your family, and leave. Because honestly, this is a whole president. When he was campaigning, this is what his message was. So if you see this video and you are living in South Africa and you are still living there, bro, you see, that's why the police are not able to do anything. That's why, like, it's like their hands are tied. They are in bed with these guys looting people, shops, doing, and I don't even understand. Just look at a whole president. This was his message. This was his message. And Ghanaians decided to evacuate their people and they are still complaining. I don't even understand that thing. Ghanaians decided to evacuate their people and they are still complaining. Why did we leave so fast? Why is it that we are overreacting? Like, bro, God, listen, leave South Africa. If you are in South Africa and you are a black African, leave. Thank you so much for watching.